Just waiting. Like always. Okay, I think I'm good. I just hate it when my computer uh, starts to freeze up on me. Hey, Doom143, what's up, buddy? Hi, Matilda. I'm doing my live stream. I try to do these now on Mondays. Yesterday I did a live stream because I wanted to do something special for a really good friend of mine, and that was Mr. Rigor Mortis. And that was a fun time yesterday. Today I'm better prepared. I have the books that I got from my LCS and a couple of back issues. I also have a short box down here that I'm going to show of my countdown to Crisis 52, and I got a couple other Crisis books I tried to find because I was just watching Howler Mouse, and he was talking. I got in the last minute again, so that's now 2 videos. I'm going to go back on the rewind to watch of Howler Mouse's, but he was discussing the Final Crisis in this latest live stream. So I told him, hey, when I go live today, I'll show all the ones that I have, and I got them dead cheap. I got them mainly at a St. Vincent de Paul store. Only paid like a quarter or 49 cents for them. Oh, okay, right on, Matilda. Right on. Yeah, I'm trying to go around 11:45. That way, I still have time after this to be able to get some things done around my house. Yesterday, I took care of what I need to, but today, a few minor things, but I can get it done. And yeah, I know I'm kind of drinking early, but it's my day off, so. But thank you, Doom and Matilda, for coming in. Matilda, if you don't know yet, Doom143's channel, he has a great channel. He's a brother from another mother over in Hawaii. I love this man. He has done a lot for this community. I've watched his channel grow, and he just has some great content on his videos, his hauls and everything, and the back issues that he has. Oh man. And he does a thing with a couple other guys, Master X Splinter, I know, Freddy's 162, and Alex the Compicorder. And if I'm leaving somebody out, bro, let me know. But he has a thing, it's called the 9.2 Crew, and it's a great show. Oh yeah, Seeking Near Mick Comics. That's my other bro, man. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Doom143, who's in my chat room, Matilda, he has a great channel. I've gotten to get to know him when he first started doing YouTube. I fell in love with this channel. As a brother, man, he's just been a really good friend to me through this whole time I've known him. He's always looking out for me. I try to do the same for him. He's just a great guy. You're a great guy, Doom. You know that. You know how I feel about you, brother. Cheers to you, man. Yeah, there's a few Dooms out there, and they have great channels too. Hey, Paulo. I just watched a couple of his videos. Hi, Paulo. How's it going? I just watched 2 of your videos, and I'm going to go back and watch the ones that we talked about in Howler Mouse's chat, where you have those interviews with those artists and stuff. I'm definitely intrigued to watch those. I can't take a shot, man. I don't have any of the hard stuff. Oregon, you have to go to a liquor store to get the liquor, but I can buy beer in any store I want to. But yeah, that's another great channel. If you guys don't know of Paulo Costa, great channel. I just watched 2 of his vids. He did really good reviews on it was like Batman, but it was more about Ra's al Ghul, which was cool, and he told the story about that, and he went over that, and he also went over some you have like one of those Marvel Masterpiece, or it was DC or something like that too, but he had like those thick books where, you know, it goes over the history of the artists and the stories and stuff, so you can kind of read some of those other ones, and he went over that really well, and he made some really good points, you know, about how the art was back then and the storytelling, you know, and I agreed with him 100%. It's definitely progressed more, you know. Yes, I am. I promise you, Paulo, I am. I just got to go back and I got to watch those interview videos you have, because I'm very interested to see how the interaction was on that. Yeah, I'm enjoying your content, bro. You got good content, man. And that one, what was it? It was that Captain America book you showed in the first video I watched, and you were saying it was in Portuguese. And I thought it was really cool because I'm Portuguese. I still got to learn how to speak the language fluently, but I do know some words. Probably not the best words to say out loud, but, but yeah. So what I'll do is, I also want to just say thanks to these channels here because they just recently subbed my channel, and one of them is funny. I was subbed to his channel, and when he popped in my chat the other day, okay, Matilda, I didn't realize I was already subbed to him, but I watched a couple of his vids today, and that's Doomsday Comics, a great channel. In fact, I also just watched Bubs, or Bob, oh, it's Bubs Comics. He just put out a video, and let me tell you, this guy just got hooked up big time off of the marketplace on Facebook. He found somebody selling comic books, and he found out the person that was selling these comic books. Oh, I'm sorry. Awesome. Thanks for the info on that, bro. I'm gonna look for that book because that'd be cool to have. I'll just put up the information about that book I was just talking about. But I was talking about Bubs Comics. He met up with this guy through the Facebook marketplace. Found out later that this was one of the guys that owned a comic book store that closed down. So he's just selling all his books. He went in there. He was able to pick up a short box full of books at just an amazing price. I don't want to give away too much of the video, but you'll be amazed at the books he picked up. Hi, Miss Hustle. Thanks for coming in. So if you haven't checked out his channel yet, it's BUB_S Comics. I am subbed to his channel, so if you just look at the channels I'm subbed to, just click on it, or if you're already subbed to him, check out that video. Oh man, the books he got are fantastic, amazing, and he's going to go back again, so I can't wait to see what he picks up this next time around. And then Matt, I'm also subbed to his channel now, and Ethan Hunt, Batman Comics 87, Matt Comics 17, and I don't want to butcher the first name, so I'm going to spell it out. It's SHSSALE Perez. Another great channel. I watched some of his vids today. I'm trying to get around to watch these videos of new subscribers to my channels, and also, you know, like when Doom puts up a video, I'm trying to get in there and watch that because Doom puts up some sweet videos. And Miss Hustle, I have watched Miss Hustle's videos. She's got some cool ones. She's got a few on her channel. She's got a great channel, Miss Hustle does. So if you're not subbed to her, go check it out. I think Miss Hustle, you were talking about you might try to start doing maybe some haul videos or whatnot, but I can tell you right now, Miss Hustle's been definitely supporting my channel since I've subbed her channel. She's a great YouTuber. She's funny in the chats too, so watch out. She likes to be funny, which is cool. I'm glad that she's here. So what I'll do is, without further ado, I'll show the books, and then I'll show something I haven't shown in a long time, some art. So that's cool. You're here, Miss Hustle. You get to see some of my old school art that I did a while back. And then I'll get into those DC books, and then I'll probably call it a live stream. So first, I went to a Goodwill store that's near my LCS, and I went in there and I got all these books for 99 cents. And I usually frequent that every time I go there because sometimes they just get new books. That's where I found my Coyote number 11, first artwork ever done by McFarlane. So stumbling on my stuff. But when I saw this book, I picked it up immediately because I do have a YouTuber in mind that I'm giving this to, and I looked into it, and it's a really cool book. It's Comic Lovers Association of Japan, and it's Justice, superheroes from Japan perspective. So it's all animation drawings, and there's a bunch of like Batman little sketches in here, and it totally reminds me of the Mr. Minis. So I was like, that's pretty cool. And it's a wraparound cover too, so it's pretty cool. On the back side, there's I'll pull it out and show you. But yeah, I already got in mind who I'm giving this to, and I know they're going to enjoy this book. But this is the back side of it. It's a cool illustration of Supergirl. And maybe, let me see, since I got it open, I'll just show a little bit. Let me see, I'll show you what I was talking about. Like these right here, this is pretty cool. I like that. So I'll show that much of it because I want to give this to the person so they can really thumb through it. It's in a fresh bag and board for this person, so yeah, I can't wait to send it out to them. It's going to be fun. Plus with a couple other books. Alright, so I'll put that one there. Then I came across this Malibu Suns, number 10, and it does have a signature on there. It's PWR, and then the other one, it looks like it's either an LK88, so I don't know who that is. So I'm going to turn the volume down on my phone so that don't keep ding 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 a lot, There we go. Put it on hum. But yeah, I'm not sure if this is like the very first appearance of Youngblood, or X-Force Liefeld thing, but it does say a sneak preview of the next generation of superheroes. So if this is, that's awesome. I tried to look it up just to make sure, because the first appearance of Spawn ever is in Malibu Sun, which I have that. I got that gratefully from Simplified Comic Guy. He just gifted it to me. So when I saw this, I figured, for 99 cents, I'll pick it up. I definitely do want to get this thing pressed, and I have a friend. I'm going to see if he'll hook me up, get it pressed. I just don't know who's in, Oh, hi, Matilda. Matilda's back. How's it going? So I don't know. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Doom. Yeah, bro, if you ever come up this way, man, I'll take you to all my honey holes, bro, and I'm telling you, you'll be finding some sweet little gems for 99 cents, 24 cents, 49 cents. I'll hook you up, man, and I'll let you get first crack or whatever, man, and we'll just have fun digging through some long boxes or short boxes. Then I found this Star Wars Dark Empire number 2. This is 5 of 6. I grabbed it mainly because I am a Star Wars geek. And, it has Lando on there, and it has C-3PO and R2-D2. I can't remember that creature's name. Sorry for the glare. It's in a brand new bag and board. Yeah. I try to frequent the Goodwill stores now, at least the one closer to my LCS, because they seem to be the only one getting books right now. But the St. Vincent de Paul store that I go there now every other week or right after a con comes through town, because that's when they'll just get just a load of books, and I can just grab them all for 49 cents all day long. Yeah, I'll probably read it, Paulo. I'll probably read it before I send it out. I'll just show 2 books real quick again for you, Matilda, so you can see them. But this was one of them. I'm definitely going to give that book a look over, but I'm going to make sure I don't get my fingerprints on it too much. But it does look like a really cool magazine. But as soon as I saw it, I just wanted to give it to my friend. Here's the second book that I showed, Matilda. And it has 2 autographs on it, and I don't know who they are. I took it right to my comic book store that's right around the corner and had him look it up, and it goes for like $4. I didn't really care about the price. I just figured if that's the first appearance of them, that'd be cool to have that, And this was the magazine that I showed. Yeah, I want to definitely look at this, read about any of the articles in there and stuff like that, and check out some of these artists from Japan. That'd be cool. Especially if you ever, some of these artists are doing like variant covers for some of the books I like to collect. Then I found this one. This one was great. This to me was a find because it has the DC Universe logo in the corner. And these are like, I guess, low print. That's what I'm guessing. Either way, when I see these now, I grab them, especially if they're at a good price. But it's Prelude to Zero Hour. It's Scarface. This is number 8, Showcase 94. So I paid $1 for this one. I can make a dance. Yeah, I wasn't going to leave this behind, and it was in good condition too, so I was really happy. Oh, thanks, dude. Oh, thanks, Matilda. Yeah, I got this a long time ago at Hot Topic, but it's got a little tear right underneath the teeth. So, and it just sucks they don't sell this one anymore. So, yeah, one of a kind for me. So I'm trying to try not to wear it too much. That way I don't have to wash it as much because I don't want that thing to fall apart. But thanks. Yeah, I love skulls, and I heard you collect skulls because I watched Old Man Gamer's video that you gifted him some books. And by the way, nice stuff you sent Old Man Gamer's, Chris. That was awesome, Matilda. If you guys haven't seen his video, check it out. She sent him some really nice stuff and some nice art too. By the way, I love the art. I especially like the last one that he held up in the video. Great job on that. Yeah, he said that, and I was like, oh, cool. We have something in common then. I like skulls. Oh, thanks, Doom. Yeah, and that's the thing. Last time I was I'll show this book real quick. I picked this up also for $1. I went to St. Vincent de Paul one time, and I took a couple of my friends from the Hall of Justice along with me. It was pretty cool. We did like a video live stream chat, and I just wanted them to see what books I was looking at. So if there was anything that they needed, they can let me know, and I'd pick them up for 49 cents. And so I came across a Superman and an Aquaman that had that DC Universe logo on the corner. And I didn't grab them right away. And my friend Davis Confines, he goes, hey, he goes, dude, go back and grab those books, because they're like low prints and stuff like that. I'm like, okay. So I went back the next day, and thank God they were still there. So I learned about those from my friend Davis Comic Finds, which he has a new video up too. If you haven't seen that, or if you're a sub to him, you haven't seen it, check it out. He got some really nice books. Some really nice books. And a nice AKO Random Acts of Kindness from Airborne Zapper and Mr. Rigamortis, Riggedy Giggity. You know what? Don't be hard on yourself, Matilda. And that's the one thing. Whoever draws, or whoever likes to draw, like I love to draw all the time now, we're always our worst critic. And I can tell you right now, I love those drawings you did for them. I mean, really, they were done up really well. I just don't want to say what the drawings were because I want people to go check out the video. Or maybe, if it's okay, I'll say one. She did one. Just let me know if it's okay, and if it is, Matilda, I'll say at least one of the drawings, how you did it. And then I found this one, codename Genetic X. And the only reason why I grabbed this one was because, one, it had Wolverine on there, and Kazar, of course, is making a guest appearance. But I looked this up, and it was like it was pretty interesting to learn a little bit about this book. It's a 4-issue limited series. I have not read it yet, but there was a little bit of significance to this book, so I was pretty glad to grab it. And anything with Wolverine, I knew when I was a kid collecting comic books. Oh, okay, Matilda, I'll tell her after this. I knew anything with Wolverine on the front cover was worth picking up, and that's what the comic book guy at the store told me when I was like 13, 14 years old. So anytime I saw Wolverine like on an Alpha Flight cover or whatnot, I grabbed it. So I guess I'm kind of still in that mode. But this is a pretty cool book. At least the cover looks interesting, so I can't wait to dive into this one. I just got to read the books that Rig sent me first, and then I'll read these. Okay, so one of the drawings that Matilda did, which was really awesome, is she drew Old Man Gamers as a South Park character. That one blew me away. The other two drawings are really good too, but that South Park one, that was sweet, Matilda. You did a great job. But still, go check out that video. It's pretty cool. And then this one here, Batman Eternals, New 52. I never pass up a Batman title, especially if I don't have it and if I can get it at a low price, which I did here. And it's a Scott Snyder, James. I won't even try, but it's a Scott Snyder. I think everybody knows what cover this is. But this one was really nice shape. It was in a bag and board, but I still replaced the bags and boards because the ones that they had on these, I think they were just reusing bags and boards that people would leave behind or something. But yeah, got Catwoman on there, which is cool. Batman, some guys, a pig. Haven't read this yet, so can't wait to dive into it. It is Miss Hustle. It's pretty cool. I mean, she did a great job. I freaking loved it because I love South Park. I have some South Park figurines, but I keep my stuff in the box. I don't take it out. But I have it hanging up in my closet. Oh, thanks. And then this, Matilda. This one was Uncanny Avengers Annual. I grabbed it because it's a #1, and it's an Arthur Adams. I think it's like a tribute to Arthur Adams on this one, and Keith. But you know, I wasn't going to pass it up, especially with Ghost Rider on the front cover there, and all the big name players. Yeah. Got Man-Thing in there. Blade, Doctor Strange, Sunfire, Captain America, Havoc, Wolverine, Rogue, Scarlet Witch, Thor. I mean, that's just an awesome cover. And it's all red in the back, too, pretty much. Chilula loves red covers, so grab that one. I don't have that one. Then I grabbed this one, New Avengers, and it's #4. It's got, you know, Black Panther leading the way. It's got Galactus right in the back. I mean, what else can you say? It's a great book, or a great cover. I haven't read it yet, so I don't know. The story could be just, but the art on the front looks really nice. Matilda, I don't have an Instagram, just because I'm really bad at remembering like codes or passwords. So I used to be on Facebook all the time, but I stopped. I just started to overwhelm me. I don't do Instagram. It's not to say I won't ever do it, but if I'm going to do Instagram, I definitely want to be able to pay a lot of attention to that. And with having 4 kids, I'm not blaming my kids, but with having 4 kids, I try to make sure that I don't get caught up in what I'm doing, and I can stop it easily and give my kids my full attention. But I know a lot of people do Instagram, and I believe like my brother does Instagram, or I know he does like he does one where it's like you can just post your stuff up real quick, and you know, it's shared throughout that community and stuff. Hey, Jason Smith, what's up, buddy? JLS, what's up? But Matilda, if I ever do an Instagram, I'll make sure that, you know, I let everybody know. So if anybody did want to follow me on Instagram, they definitely could. You know, because I would definitely love to, you know, when I do have the time, you know, be able to go on there and post some things and things like that. This one right here, though, this was kind of surprising to me. I saw this there. I'm surprised no one else grabbed it. And I saw just the front cover, and I was like, okay, I gotta have it. It's Cthulhu, or Cthulhu, and it's issue 1, spring 2010. I only paid $1 for this, but that cover right there just wanted. I had to grab it. Pulled it out of the plastic, so that way it doesn't have much of a bad glare. Oh, bro, Jason, I hope you feel better, man. But yeah, this book, oh, it was sweet. But then I turned it around. I thought this was the back of the cover, right? But it's not. It's a little poster. So I was like, nice. You know, so I wasn't going to leave this there. I have to go out and get a magazine size bag, better one than it's in, and a board. But I'm going to take this picture. I'm going to frame it. And yeah, the back is mainly, this is what the back looks like. So yeah, so this might be something I'm going to try to hunt down, because I did look in the inside, and it's cool. They have black and white illustrations, and they have color illustrations. Try to say that one right. And then they go right back to black and white again. But there's just a lot of, looks like cool storytelling. This almost reminds me of like Rick and Morty. This story right here that's in the book is how it's drawn. About a little boy. Whoops, sorry. Hey, how's it going, Kyle? And then this is like what some of the art looks and the coloring of it in the inside. What I like about this is that the panels, they just kind of float in there because they went all black. You know what I mean? There's no lines in between. So, I mean, I could follow the story, not a problem. But I just like that they did that on there. In the front of the book, it's they kind of go over, I guess they go over the content, what's in the book, the stories and stuff, and who did the illustration, the writing, and everything. So I couldn't pass this up, and it's in nice condition. So I was very happy to find that. And that was the last book I picked up at Goodwill. Wow, dude. I'm surprised you woke up from that dream, Jason. Jeez, dude, you sure you don't have like pneumonia or something? Because it definitely sounds like you're running a fever. Have a dream like that, bro. Oh, thanks for the info on that, Kyle. Yeah. I just remember that character, Cthulhu, from, I mean, I hate to say it, from South Park. I thought the episode they did where Cartman was trying to control him, that was freaking hilarious. Kyle says already ate some cheese before you went to bed. Uh, and then I was able to get this cover right here. I was really happy to get this. My LCS did get one copy for me, and it is Amazing Spider-Man 797. Love that cover. I have to tape it down still because I just put it in the bag and board. This is like a newer book for my list. And then I basically went to 3 different comic book stores because one I wasn't sure was going to have the book, and I went there and they had a different book, so I got other books. This is Mira, #1, Queen of Atlantis. I do have her first appearance. This one isn't, of course, the famous like variant painting color that Art Germ did. This is not that one, but it's still a nice cover, and it's still nice just to have a #1. Excuse me. And I really like how DC's doing their logos. I really like that. It's, to me, it's classy. The Rebirth ones weren't too bad, but you know, it's like you gotta get used to newer things when they come out. I don't eat cheese. This is the variant cover now to 797. I was surprised this was still at one of the stores I went to. And this is Amazing Spider-Man 797. And yeah, it's got Thor, female Thor, kicking right in the jaws. So that's pretty cool. I usually don't grab variant covers, but you know, when they look as good as this, I'll grab it, especially at a low price. This one here, I did pay $4.50. This comic book store, I'm not going to say the name of it because I use them as a last resort. Because this guy, let's just say he's very articulate with his words, and not in a good way. And what he told me over the phone was different when I got to his store, so that kind of bummed me out. But I use him as a last resort, and he charged me $4.50 for that book, and so I figured he's charging 51 cents for a bag and board. When if I go to any other comic book store, they don't charge for that. You know, if it's in the bag and board, it's in the bag and board. You're just paying for the cover price. So, you know, I use him as a last resort, but I don't want to say anything bad about his store because he's trying to make a living too, you know. But I just figure everybody can make up their own mind. Just like this one here, I didn't have this one. It's Deadpool versus Old Man Logan, #3, and this one also $4.50 when it should have been, honestly, $3.99. But you know, I wanted it, and $4.50. Okay, that's cool. But you know, I use them as a last resort when I can't get books. Good, Jason. I'm glad to hear you're getting better, man. Yeah, there's definitely something going around. I don't know what it was, but my kids were all getting sick. Like, they weren't dropping like flies, but they were all getting sick around the same time, complaining about headaches, stomach pains, and things like that. So I just did what I could do, what I had at home, and they seem to be getting better. I just think there's something floating around their school, and they're just getting it. I had to get another copy of this one here because the one I did pick up from my LCS, they didn't realize it. I didn't realize it until yesterday when I was getting my books together. But in the top right corner, it was crunched. So that'll be my reader. This won't be, but it's Deadpool versus Old Man Logan #5. So I grabbed another copy. I'm really enjoying this series too, by the way. So yeah, I'm just trying to at least, I don't want to get doubles, but when I saw that one was crunched, I figured, hey, I want to at least have like a pristine, you know, run of that, and you know, just keep the ones that are, if I did like that one is jacked up, I can just read that. And that one, just leave it alone. Hey, Pop.Comics is here. How you doing? Keep the kids away from Jason's cheese. Awesome. Then I got Batman White Knights. This is number 4 of 8, and I know this is almost over, and I believe this is the variant cover to the one. So I know on the recent one, there's 2 covers to it. The one that my LCS kept for me, I believe, was this one. Maybe it's the other one. Well, no, it would be the newest one, so no, it wasn't this one. But the opposite cover that they had there was the one with Mr. Freeze on it, and that was the one I was like, oh man. And he's like, well, do you want me to swap it out? I said, no, dude, this is cool. You know, I'll keep it, because I told him to go with this one. That's what I meant to say. So, you guys are cracking me up in the chat. Then this one, I was unsure if I had it. I'm pretty sure I do, but hey, I got 2 copies now. It's okay. And he charged me $4.50 for it. So yeah, just a couple cents more than what it is. But this is Amazing Spider-Man and Venom Inc. Part 1, and it's the Alpha one. I love this cover anyways, so to have 2, hopefully they're fine with that. Then I did get some just some back issues of this Batman Superman, because I'm trying to collect this now, and I had a whole bunch in my hand. I was excited to get them, but then I looked down the spine, and it looked like, you know, someone went through there with some scissors. I mean, it looked like it was still connected, but it was just frayed going all the way up. So I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna buy that, because if I took it home, open it up, and the cover comes off, that would suck. Even for $1, I just can't do that unless it's like a really old book and I just want to have the book. But I know I can find these all day long, so I had no problem putting back. Bencho C is here. Hey, what's up, buddy? Oh, you did? Well, I do have the one with I do have an Andy Grenoff variant cover that I did pay $15 for. I couldn't pass it up, and it's the one where like Venom would be, I'll show real quick, it's not this one, but Venom was like coming down here and he had Spider-Man swinging up here. Can't remember the number of that one, but it was, I believe it was Amazing Spider-Man. Yeah, it's a great cover. Or if you're talking about the one I just showed. Oh, okay, take care, Ben C, take care, bro. Thanks for coming in though and saying hi. Oh, the Venom, oh, okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure if I had that issue, so when I saw it, I figured, well, I better grab it now, just to keep the run going. But I thought I did. I just know when I started a pull list, I kind of jumped in the middle of most of the books I have on pull list. That's my garbage truck coming to pick up stuff. But yeah, this one. See if I got them on order. Nope, don't even have an order. Let me put them in order real quick. That way I can just show it to them real quick. Yeah, I went sporadic on these ones because a lot of the ones, like I said, I put back because the spine was just jacked up. But I am starting to get the rest of these because I do have the Michael Turner covers for these ones too. Michael Myers mask in the background tat. Talking about this right here? That? JoJo? You talking about that? No, I don't have any Michael Myers masks behind me. I do have some horror stuff, but I usually kind of keep that out of the reach of my kids, because then they're like, oh, dress up, and they want to run around with my stuff, and I don't want them to trash it. Oh, no, that's Frosty. I'll explain about that in a little bit. I think Kyle Rowe can also contest to that, why I made that. But yeah, no, that's Undisputed Frost. He was picking fun at me and Kyle. He liked to do that there for a while, so me and Kyle were like, okay, we'll retaliate. And it was all done out of fun. I mean, we're all having fun with it. And it looks like a serial killer. Yeah, I know, wearing the Punisher head on. No, what it was, I even made the little headphones. I just did this. When he poked fun at me and Kyle the last time, I was thinking, God, how can I get him back? So I went out and got like this little styrofoam head, and then I went out and bought modern clay, and then I took a video of his, paused it real quick, and just started putting the clay on there. And I made the face, and then when I shot the video, People said it was creepy. I thought it was funny. I was trying to do something as an homage to Lionel Richie's song "Hello," where that girl's molding his face and he gets to see it at the end. That's kind of what I did with that. And some people were saying that was a weird video, but hey, I figured the weirder the better, right? But it was a funny little thing we did, and I still have it. I don't know why I still have it. Didn't mean to give it to Frost because it does kind of freak me out, but you know, it was fun to do, and it's probably maybe the second time I've ever attempted using modeling clay and trying to make, you know, a bust of somebody. But here's number 4 of Batman Superman. I paid $1 for all these ones, so that's one of the reasons why I'm picking them up, because like I said, I try not to veer off of what I'm trying to complete as runs, but when I can find books like this, when I can't find the ones I'm trying to complete runs with, you know, I'll grab them, especially at a good price. It's number 6. Yeah, you're right. You're right, JLS. Well, thank God he wasn't there, because I would definitely call the Ghostbusters and got him taken care of. Number 15. Now, Frost is a good guy, though. It was just around the time when Frost was picking and poking at me and Kyle, because you know, always shouted out Kyle Rowe, and Kyle Rowe always shouted out my channel and stuff, because we were trying to, you know, just get our name out there when we first got onto YouTube, and I wanted people to know about Kyle Rowe, because I always admire his videos, you know, what he does in his videos, and the way how he expresses and talks about the books, you know. So Frost was less like thinking, oh, well, you know, I'm gonna take and poke at these dudes. This is number 28. So, you know, we kept going back and forth. There's been a couple of videos. Frost got us pretty good, but I think out of the retaliation videos between me and Kyle against him, I think Kyle did the best. Yeah. They might even still be up on YouTube. This is number 29. Let me see, I might be getting to the last one. Okay, yeah. So that was all for the Batman Superman books I picked up for $1. And then for some of the newer issues I picked up, let's see, yeah, it should be about right there. Whenever I find Scotty Young stuff too, I get really excited because I do love Scotty Young's artwork. Yeah, you should, Matilda, you should. Yeah, she does have a nice Joker box. I love how it's like the picture, within the picture you see the Joker's face with like the bridge going across and the bats and everything like that. Yeah, she's got a sweet short box. But this one here is a wraparound cover. This is you know, blank Fairyland, Scotty Young. So I believe they would call this like a virgin cover because, you know, there's nothing on it. I mean, it's a pretty cool wraparound. I'd pull it out, but maybe for another time. Then I picked up Infinity Countdown, variant edition number 1, mainly Andy Granoff. Love Andy Granoff. If you ever get a chance to meet him at a con, he's so cool. Don't lean on his table too much though, because he's got some very expensive prints. I mean, we're talking the $200, $300, $400 range, and if you wreck one of those, there goes money out of your pocket. But he's a cool guy. He's got great art. His signature is very nice. He does it very elegantly. And he always, at least for the books that he signed for me, he always placed them right in the right place where I was just like, perfect. Couldn't have picked a better spot. But I saw this book because Amazing Murfinator was showing it to me and some of the guys, and I was like, man, got to get that cover. So I went out and got it. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Pop. Then I did get another copy of Going Down Swinging, Part 1, Amazing Spider-Man 797. So, yeah, I'll read one, won't read one. And then I got the other variant to the Amazing Spider-Man 797. This is another nice cover. I like that one a lot. Oops. I said I'll grab variants every once in a while, but not all the time, unless it's like an artist that I'm just like infatuated with, you know, like I love their art, like I can see it on my wall and I'd be fine with it sitting there. Yeah, it's a nice cover. And then of course I had to grab this because I am also trying to get this run. I'm lost in the numbers, but I do have them written down. Crazy Shirley Temple Run, Matilda. They have Shirley Temple comic books? Because I used to, For thinking the same Shirley Temple, I loved watching her movies when I was growing up as a kid. In fact, I really had curly hair back then. Oh man, this one barber that I'd go to, they'd always tease me about it. So then I wanted them to cut my hair, but then I didn't want them to cut off all my hair. So I got this baby picture where I'm just like, you could see the look on my face before and after. I was not happy. They chopped off all my hair, but I had like a freaking little afro. I was like 4 or 5. The guy used to say, "Oh, you got Shirley Temple hair." Man, I loved Shirley Temple when I was a kid. And then this, like I said, Peter Parker, Spectacular Spider-Man. This is Scotty Young cover, number 300. So it's another Scotty Young book I can get signed by Scotty. Oh, okay, the girl I showed. Gotcha. Sorry, I wasn't thinking. Yeah, her. Yeah, I wasn't. I didn't put the two and two together. I'm sorry. But yeah, her. Yeah. My hair wasn't as curly as hers, but like Shirley Temple from the old TV show from way back in the day, the little girl, oh God. I think I have. I know my mom still has some of her like movies and stuff. I used to love watching her show. Oh, okay. Just put that there, and then I went to Radar Toys, and I got my pull list there. So I was really happy to get my pull list there, and I picked up. How would I pick up? Oh, okay. I just picked up one back issue because I didn't want to walk out of the store spending as much as I usually do. But this one here I wanted to grab because, like I said, I'm collecting the Peter Parker Spectacular Spider-Man. This is number 74. I figured for $1. That's perfectly fine with me. They had a bunch more, but I was like, I don't want to spend too much money because I still got to ship out some other books to some friends, and I want to make sure I can do that. Then they had this there. I was really glad to grab this one. It's a True Believers number 1, Venom Symbiosis, and it's of course the cover paying homage to Charles Vess's Web of Spider-Man number 1. And when I saw this, I grabbed it, and then I saw that they have the Amazing Spider-Man 300, True Believers cover swipe, or the cover, and somebody already had that in their box, and they were already sold out. So I said, hey, if any more of these come in, please grab them, because I did want to get all these True Believer books. That way I can start reading these ones and stop touching the ones that, I don't want to touch anymore. That sounds kind of weird, but I think you all get what I mean. And then at Bombshells, I do collect this series, and this is a Terry Dodson cover, so it was a no-brainer for me. I was definitely glad to grab this. This wasn't in my pull list. It's just on the shelf. They still had it, so I grabbed it. And all their new books there, they give you 10% off, even if it's like the 4th week in. Older new issues, they'll still only take 10% off, which is cool. But this one was in my pull list. This is Venom, number 163. And then Oblivion Song. He asked me if I wanted this in my pull list. I said, yeah, sure. Pull me the first issue, maybe a couple of ones after that. When I get caught up on the reading, I'll let you know if I still want it on my pull list. And he says, yeah, if you get tired of it, you don't want it anymore, we'll just take it out of your box. But this seems to be like a story that everybody's been talking about lately. So, I'll definitely give it a read. It's number 1. It's done by Image Comics, and it's Robert Kirkman. He's the same guy that does Walking Dead. So, I believe so. If I'm wrong, please someone correct me. If I'm right, hey, I can keep knowledge in my head. Then this series has ended. It's Harley and Ivy meet Betty and Veronica. I did get the variant cover, and then they put in my pull box the regular cover. So I like this cover a lot. It's really cool. Looks like they're getting some mischief there. You get the Batwings, Poison Ivy, girls in the front cover. So this series is over now. So now with this one being over, I'll probably find another title I just want to throw on my pull list. Oh, you've seen that? Oh, I'm sorry. And then Matilda, I'm sorry. Looks like she. And then this is the regular cover, I believe. So yeah, this series has ended. So yeah, one last book on my pull list. And then this was the cover. It's Batman White Knight number 6. This was the one where the other cover to it had Mr. Freeze on the front cover. But I told him, I said, this one's really nice. It goes along with my number 5. I should have known, I believe. So I said, I'm cool. He said, I'll swap it out. And I said, nah. I said, this is fine. So you got Nightwing on there too, so that's a cool little tidbit there. And that one's going to be ending soon too, so then I can add another book to my pull list. So that's all my new books. And then I figured I'll show some of the art that I did a while back. The Doom might remember this, and because I had it before in a video. It was the ones I did of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I drew them all on a bunch of backing boards, and I bought these frames thinking they would really make them connect well, and they do, but these ones are just a little bit bigger, so I gotta go to a smaller one. Let's see. Always a silver lining. That's awesome. She's talking about how she can use it for a video somehow. Yeah. I'm glad you have a good attitude about that. That's cool. It does suck though when things do get damaged that we do appreciate to have, you know. So here's I'll show it. I did these a long time ago. I was gonna put these in my son's room, but since, like I said, see how it's got that white space there. So I'm gonna have to get smaller frames. Smaller frames so they do connect together, and then I'm going to hang it up in my son's room. That's the reason why I haven't hung it up. And then here's the one I did of Krang. So when these two go together, they look like that. Hopefully it's getting in the picture. But yeah, when I get better frames for these, then I'm going to hang them up in his room. I just figured right now it wouldn't look right, or maybe I might have to put them all together and put them in a big frame. Here's the Leonardo. And there's a part missing from him, but I do have it. The other one I have to draw is Casey Jones. So yeah, he's got his other arm right here, and I got Michelangelo right there. Oh, thanks, Pop. Yeah, I was really happy on how the ink was popping off of this. Off these glossy boards, you know, the backing boards for comic books, because I didn't know if it'd show up really all that well. And here's Raphael. And the other part of Raphael, I do have it all done. It's just, like I said, these frames. I was hoping they would work, and they do, but there's just too much of the white space right here. So when I go to put it up against there, you know, it's separated. So I'll fix that remedy. And then I was doing these. Like, these ones are fine because I never did a connecting cover for them, but I showed these off a long time ago too. It's a Thanos one I did, Scotty Young inspired. But I brought them out here because I'm going to leave them out here now in the garage until I can figure out where I want to put them in my house. Then I did this one, and I took, excuse me, I'm burping my beer. Sorry about that. But this one, I took the image, I took 2 images. I took one of Wolverine, and then I added Hulk's foot in there, and I got the idea of Hulk's foot from another Scotty Young drawing that he did where he's supposed to be crushing Ant-Man. So I think it'd be pretty funny to have it where he's about to crush Wolverine. But I was doing these because they were fun to do, really fast, quick and easy. And I figured if I were to put these in like my son's room, it'd be pretty cool because, you know, it's more like a kid's way of doing it. And I can do these only take me probably maybe 10-15 minutes to get done, and then going into the coloring. But yeah, this one here, I know one of my good friends, Cholula Comics, or formerly known as Hawk Comics, he really liked this one, that Ghost Rider. I was really happy how the flames finally came out, because it took a while, because I don't have, like some of my markers, I don't have a certain color, so I have to usually either blend them or just kind of do the dot effect to give it that the look that I would like. But this one turned out pretty good. I was happy with it. I know Cholula was like, dude, I love the flames. Oh, and here's Michelangelo, and one of my favorite turtles all time. I think when I was a kid I wanted to be Michelangelo. Oh, thanks. On these ones, Matilda, I do. And thank you, Pop, for saying you like these. On these ones, it doesn't take me that long, especially the turtles. I used to, that was the one thing I always drew when I was a kid. When I started drawing, besides drawing spiders and things like that. Oh, thanks, Miss Hustle. So the turtles were real easy for me to draw, and anything to me that I consider to be like an animated drawing, it doesn't take me that long. I can zip right through them real quick and get them done. It's just going back and coloring. That's where I take my time. But if I leave them black and white, I'm done with them quick. Oh, wait. I don't have my Donatello with me. I do have Donatello, I promise. And I have a foot soldier. I think it was because I didn't put them in a frame yet. But here's the other part of Raphael. I'll show you his leg. See if I can get this right. Bam. But there's the Raphael. And somebody asked me when I did this too, they're like, why'd you do it in panels? Because I first thought about it, I thought, well, you know, it would be cool to do them in panels because then I'd let my kids kind of put it together as a puzzle, you know, and then I thought about it, I'm like, well, I'm afraid the ink might rub. So then that's when I thought, well, yeah, okay, maybe doing them in panels was a little crazy, a little optimistic about. But, you know, it's still pretty cool because if I do decide to just put them in one big frame, then I can have my sons kind of help me put it together as a puzzle. You know, I'll just tell them to be very careful not to touch where the ink is. Yeah, that way, when they put it up on the wall, there's no smudges. But yeah, it doesn't take me too long to do those. So that's why whenever I send books out to people, I like to send them a little piece of art, you know, so they can have. Okay, let's see what they were saying, chat. That's funny, man. Paulo, that's hilarious. That's a yeah. He's you know, he went to the salon, man. He's trying to look good. I like that. Oh, thanks, Miss Hustle. Yeah, the Raphael came out good. My Donatello came out really good. I think, like, out of all the ones that I did, of those turtles, I really like the Shredder. Just because on that one there was multicolors. I'll show it one more time. There was multicolors on this one with the purples and stuff, so I had to really figure out where I wanted to put the gray and everything and how I was going to make it look like metal with using just markers. I'll show you that one again. And the good thing was that before I even started these turtles, maybe it was before, maybe after. Oh no, it was after. When I started to figure out how I can make stuff look like metal using markers, that helped me out when I did a commission piece for Man of Beantown. He wanted, what was it? He wanted Doc Ock, Red Skull, and Doom. And so I gave him everything that I did, even like the little fast sketch. I sent it all to him, so I don't have any copies of it. But I know if I ever want to see it, I can just go on his channel, or I might even have it on my phone. But that helped me when I did Dr. Doom to get the metal to really pop, and so it was really cool. Yes, I did it with marker. Just little, you know, like the ones that we used to have when we were in school back in the day. Because I had an art kit that I did that with. I first drew it out in pencil, and then I went back and drew it in pen. So when I use the markers, if I come across near that pen line, it won't bleed over into the, you know, the part I don't want red or blue. That was a trick I learned a long time ago when I did silkscreen. And yeah, I was. So it's almost like I have to, every piece I do, I have to draw it twice. It's kind of funny. But I do that so that way it comes out really good. See if I can find the Dr. Doom. I might have a picture of it in my phone because I think that was the only way I was able to keep it. Because some of them that I did personally for people, I didn't keep the original. I gave them the original copy of whatever I drew, and if I was remember to make a copy, I would. Yeah, I don't have it, but that Dr. Doom I did for him. I did it like a Scotty Young, or I used a Scotty Young image to do it, and yeah, I was really happy how it turned out. He really loved it too. So if you ever get a chance, it's a man from Beantown. That video might still be up. He was using it as his backsplash, but you can kind of see what I did there. I took his name and I had it done up where Doc Ock's hands were kind of holding up his name in certain places. It was pretty cool. Oh, you did? Oh no, you know what? Dude, I even missed out on that too, Jason. I tell you what, usually at one of the comic book stores I go to, Nostalgia Comics, usually like people won't go grabbing for those as much. So I tell you what, Jason, if I'm able to get back to that store sometime this week and I see that they do have that Daredevil 600 Andy Granoff cover, bro, I'll pick it up for you. Okay, I'll pick it up for you. I seriously will. Because I love Daredevil, and I'm surprised I didn't even know that was coming out. But if it's still there, I'll definitely get it. If not, maybe I can even get it for the really cheap price. They'll probably only charge me cover for that. So if I do get it, bro, Jason, I'll hook you up. I'll let you know. I'll send you a PM and let you know I got that book for you. Hey, Pope, how's it going, man? Pope Cerebus is here. So I'll do that for you, Jason. Not a problem. I just have to get my butt over there. Let me see here. Oh yeah, and I was going to show. Hey guys, don't mind. I'll show some books. I mean, these are the Countdown to Crisis 52, and then some of my Crisis books. I'm positive. Sorry, it's pretty heavy there. I'm getting old. I'm positive I still have more. I've been trying to get all my DC books organized better than what I have, but yeah, I still got a long ways to go. So let me see here. I'll just show these Crisis books. Pull them out in sections here. Let's see here. I hope I won't lose my place. There we go. Over there. Yeah, I'll show these books. I told Howler Mouse I would, because he was talking about this, and now I gotta go back and watch it on rewind because I got in there last minute. Sorry. Okay, Matilda, you have a great day. Thanks for coming in. And like I said, great art, random act of kindness is sent to Old Man Gamers. And okay, so this is one of the ones I found in my short box. It's Infinity Crisis crossover. It's Superman 225. And then, yeah, now it's finding a place to place my books. Right there. Perfect. This is Infinity Crisis crossover number 224. Should learn how to order. And then this is Special Crisis crossover Superman and Supergirl. This is number 86. And then here is first issue Spectacular Crisis on Earth, on Infinite Earth. Sorry, and this is number 1. Marv Wolfman, George Perez, and Dick. I cannot pronounce that last name. Basically, I went out to grab a lot of these Mark Wolfman covers and stories and stuff because he was at a Comic-Con that I went to, and yeah, it sucked. I didn't get these books in time to take to the con with me, so I wasn't able to get autographed by him. But I know he wasn't doing too well there for a while with his health, so I just hope he gets to feeling better so I can actually meet him again and maybe get a couple books signed or just meet him again. Because when I did talk to him, he's a really down-to-earth man. Great guy. Oh, not a problem, Pope. Glad you stopped in, man. And this is Crisis, same title. This is number 6. I have doubles of this one for some reason. Probably come to me afterwards. And here's my second copy. Set it up there. Then I do have doubles of this one too. And it's number 8, The Final Fate of the Flash. Doubles of this one, and I believe I got one for like 49 cents because I found it at the St. Vincent de Paul store, and the other one I paid it says here $2, but maybe it was just $1. Either way, I'm very happy to get those books. Oh wow, it came out when you were 8 years old. Make me feel old. But that's okay. Um, yeah, and then there's this here. Okay, this was the only other one I was able to find. I know I have more of Infinity Crisis, but this is Infinity Crisis number 5, and it looks like it's like a. Like I say, I haven't read these books. I tend to buy a bunch, and then I keep telling myself I'm going to read them, and then I put them away, and I forget about them. Or, you know, I do have time, and I try to read a lot of the books that I have, but I figure when I retire someday, that's all I'm going to do. Either that or play golf. Yeah. Or spend more time with my kids. Maybe, you know, when I'm retired, I'll be watching their kids or taking my kids traveling with them or something. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I like that cover. Then this is, like I said, gosh, maybe I can, I'll just pull it out in sections, hoping it's too much. But this is the Countdown to the Final Crisis. I got all these books at the St. Vincent de Paul store. Thanks, Miss Hustle. That is so true. Yeah, I don't feel the age that I am, and a lot of people always just go like, "What? You're that old?" I go, "Yeah, I'm that old." But when my kids start getting older, that's when I'm like, "Wow." You know, it's like, "Gosh, you were just 5 years old the other day. Now you're 11." That's hilarious. That's hilarious, Pope. Yeah, this is a final countdown. Countdown to Final Crisis. This is issue number 1. It's an Andy Kubert cover. So, yeah, all these books I'm going to show you right now, I got them all for 49 cents. It was cool because I went in there and I just saw they had all these, so I just grabbed them. Like, you know, I got a fat chunk of them. I believe I have number 2, but for some reason I don't have it in here. This is number 3. Sorry, I'm trying to do it without as much glare. Just going to put them right here. My foot will stay out of the way. I'm not picking my nose. My nose ring is just loose. I swear to God, I'm not picking my nose. This is number 4. I'm going to give everybody something to talk about, right? Yeah, I love the covers for this whole series. This is number 5. Oops, I'm kind of pitch right there. This is number 6. Oops. And let's see here. This is number 8. I'm trying to hold the side on this one. Oop, there we go. Hey, Bub's Comics. Excuse me, just that was a little burp. I promise it's beer. Hey, how's it going? I just watched I believe it's your latest video of that haul you just picked up. And I was letting everybody know in the chat about it, that they should go check it out. That's amazing, man. I can't wait to see next time you go back there and get some of those books, bro. This is number 9. And it's number 10. Yeah, you got some amazing books. I started to chuckle though a little bit when you said you were trying to put as many books as there as you possibly could, and how you're like, oh man, you weren't sure if you were damaging them, but you were just like so in the moment. You're like, oh, I gotta get this, and you're putting it in there, and you're saying like there was just so many more books, but you know you remembered the guy and stuff. So I'm glad that you were able to hook up with that person and find them out of all places on Facebook in their marketplace. Yeah, it's number 11. I just recently found someone too that's close to me, and I got to talking to them. They have this guy has a huge run of Amazing Spider-Man. This is number 12, and I was asking him about it and find out. You know, I mean, it sounds like he owns a comic book store or he had one. So he's just trying to sell these on the side, and he knows the price of these books. You know, and I wasn't going to try to take him over for anything. It's just then he's going to be asking, you know, pretty good top dollar on them. He said none of the books have been read, none of them have been touched. They just were placed right in a bag and board. So it sounds like this was just overstock that he had, and now he's just trying to clear some of that out of his house. So I still have his contact info, and I'm hoping number 13. hoping that when I get the money saved up, because I know what he wants for these books, that I can go there and pick up some of these Amazing Spider-Mans, because he does have Amazing Spider-Man 300. He has that issue, which I was like, wow. And then he also has the first appearance of Carnage, which I already have, but it'd be nice to get a second copy and have it for my son, because I only have one copy of that. $130 comics, Pope. Okay, bro, you put that video up, it'll alert me. I'll definitely watch that. I'll definitely watch that video. Yeah, you gotta watch though. Seriously, watch Bub's video. What he did. I mean, he does go through them pretty quick, but man, he shows a lot of nice books. I believe I saw the Annie Granoff cover. Because when I was there, they had, they have like this long wall, Jason. Hey, Lord Longbox, what's up, buddy? Yeah, I'm trying to do these streams on Mondays around this time. I start around 11:45. It gives me plenty of time to do all my talking and show my books. But yeah, Jason, I'm pretty sure they still have it, or they might, they at least come close to having it. I mean to say close to having it, but I know if I wanted to, if I ever need to order a book from them, they'll do it for me. So I'll see what I can do, Jason. I seriously will. And as soon as I know I have the information on that, bro, I'm gonna hook you up. To be honest with you, I saw it like the corner of my eye because I saw there was a new Daredevil book. I didn't pick it up because I went in there mainly to get supplies, and then I grabbed. I grabbed the, what was it? Oh, jeez. I grabbed the Fairyland books from them. But I could tell you, bro, I do have some really good connections, so I'll definitely see what I can do for you, Jason. And if I can get that hooked up, brother. Oh, cool. Birthday is on the 20th. Okay. Yeah, I'll give it to you as birthday present. It's all good. But I'll see what I can do. I'm serious. I'll definitely try for you, man. This number 14. And number 15. Oh, cool. You're on your lunch break. Nice, Tivo. And then this is number 16. I said I'm showing these just because when I heard Howler Mouse talking about this and everybody was talking about the books and stuff, I told them which ones I had. So I told them, hey, as honor to you to shout out to your channel, bro, I would show these, I still got more too, so I got ways to go. Number 17. I said I got all these books for 49 cents. I might have gotten a few at 24 cents too, because usually like right after a holiday, they will mark all their books down to like, they'll sell all their books 50% off, so I can get in there and I can just clean house. Okay, they're going to start falling, so I'm going to grab another stack and put that right there. Grab this stack right there. Nope. Oh, this is funny. Thought I came prepared, but now how I was going to move my books. There we go. Okay. Here we go. Okay, I think I'm good now. I think I got them all out of the box, so I can just go at it. Let me see here. Sorry, just give me a minute. Tech Comics, did you have bags and boards at that price? No, some of them. Are you talking about the books that I was able to get for 24 cents and 49 cents, Bubs? Hey, Don, the doctor, how's it going, man? All right, on. We're gonna hear some singing. I want to see that, TiVo. I want to see that. This is number 18. Oh no, the books I was able to get for 49 cents and 24 cents at a St. Vincent de Paul store. It's like a Goodwill store, and it's pretty much they just have they probably have maybe as furniture wise a little bit more higher end furniture there, but when they get their books, it's just all donated to their store. So they're always just trying to clear their racks off and things like that. Sometimes their books are in bags and boards, other times they're not. So those are the ones that when I find them in good condition too, especially if it's a book I've been looking for. Here's number 19. Then I'll pick them up. That's when I went there too not too long ago, and I picked up a huge run of Spectre. So I was really stoked. And I passed up on picking up all my Green Arrow. What was that? Oh, it's just a ruler. But no, my bags and boards, I get them at my local comic book stop. I get them at my local comic book store. And I usually get, 100 bags, 100 boards, and it costs me about like $13 for both. Hey, Joker M21. What's up, buddy? It's number 20. Yeah, see, I know I think this is where I know I have more of this. I know I have more of 20, but this is number 39, so yeah, I haven't gotten them all together. Oh, thanks, man. Thanks, Bob. Yeah, like I said, to get these books for that price is just amazing. And I've what's up, Joker? Just laughing what you said. Yeah, it's definitely a good price. Like I said, when I go there, I usually try to go there now, like after I know if there's a con, that's number 44, if a Comic-Con came through, or if they did like a swap meet. We have one up here, it's called the Soft Squatch Swap Meet. Because a lot of those vendors, they don't want to take all those books back that they couldn't sell, so they'll just go donate them, do as a tax write-off, and then that's when I score. This is number 47. I have 2 copies of it. I think I grabbed 2 because it's just at a good price. I'll just say that. Then I have number 48. I have 2 copies of that, so I'll put one down. 48. That's a cool cover. Oops, my fingers weren't covering up. I think I did. I think I did, Pope. Number 49. I think that's the next issue, right? Isn't it? Or no, it's no, isn't it issue 52? Gosh, it's been a while since I looked at these books. Is it this one? Issue 49. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure, Pope. I just remember like this issue. I heard a lot of talk about this one. I couldn't remember. Because like I said, it's been a while since I've looked at these books. Because I'm still trying to also find all of my books. Because I have a bunch in long boxes, and usually when I come home after a haul from St. Vincent de Paul or Goodwill, I just throw them right in that long box. I don't think my brother's older. AG's older. TiVo, he's older. He's older by 3 years. He's older than me 3 years. Oh, okay, so it's not 52. So if it's 49, then yeah, I guess. I know that like I said, I know I have more. They're just probably in my long box. So I'm still trying to go through and really try to organize things. That's why lately I've been doing those customized tops for my short boxes. So now I know, like, like I did one of Wolverine, so everything in there is Wolverine. There's nothing else in there except for Wolverine. So that's been helping me stay focused. Number 52. Okay, so this is, I'm sorry. This one, okay, this one here is not 52, but it's week 7. That's what it's titled, week 7 for that one. Because then right here it says week 8. Oh, that's cool. Hopefully you see what, hey, Don the Doctor, hopefully you see what Bub just wrote in the, Bub's Comics just wrote in the chat. This is week 89. This is a pretty thick book. Yeah, I was gonna. The reason why I started customizing the lids because I did see a lot of these custom, or custom boxes that a lot of people have now. Like the one that JoJo has is really cool. The Joker. I saw how much some of these places around here are selling them, so I thought, well, I draw. So I just started drawing on top of my lids, and I did like one of Fantastic Four. I believe I have some pictures on my phone, so I'll show them that way. Because if I go in my house, my dogs start barking. But if I can't find them on my phone, I'll definitely. I have a couple of videos up. I did one of I have a video up of the Fantastic Four, the Wolverine, the Ghost Rider. I don't think I did ever one of my Batman, and then I have one of we have a Spider-Man. I don't think I ever shot a video for that either. Yeah, yeah, the prices, especially at Comic Cons. My God, they want a lot. This is week 30. Okay, that last one was week 29. If I start getting out of order, I'm sorry, guys. I'll just start showing the covers now. That's a cool cover, though. Yeah, I'll just start showing covers. Sorry, because I think this is where I start like getting lost with the numbers. I probably didn't organize them completely, but I do have more of these. They're just in my long boxes. Because anytime I go to Goodwill, St. Vincent de Paul, I'm glad that they're in a bag and board when I buy them. But hey, Don the Comic Book Junkie. But I know already I want to replace them, so I just throw whatever I get of theirs on a long box that I have. So I know when I get new bags and boards, that's the first box I go to replace all the bags and boards. And then if I'm still got a lot of energy in me left, or I don't have to go anywhere, then I start to try to organize them at least. Not much, Don. Just showing some, yeah, 52. And then I showed a couple of Crisis books because I watched Howler Mouse's live stream today. He was talking about those. So I show some of these. And here's week 37. I have doubles of this one for some reason. And I still have one more stack. Hey, Tivo, I showed those turtle drawings I did a while back where you were like, you asked me if I was a graffiti artist before, and I told you I wasn't. Yeah, I showed those already. Yeah, I like that comment you left me, bro. That was cool. When I was little, I used to think I was pretty cool, so I used to I did draw on some concrete in town and stuff like that. I used to think I had like this cool tagger name. I used to call myself Rad, R-A-D, and I used to like draw that out all the time. Oh, okay. Hey, Paulo, you have a good dinner, man. Yeah, usually like when people have their shows on too, it's like around my dinner time. I always feel bad. I have to go, hey, bro, enjoy your dinner, man. Thank you for coming in. Hey, Gamba. How's it going, Gamba 213? And then here is week 38. This is the last stack I have of these. I'm starting to make a pile right here, but they're fine. Here's week 39. Yeah, I used to go by Rad. It was funny. I used to think I was this cool little kid down in Fremont, California, and it's like me and like two of my other friends, my brother, and my nickname was Rad. I thought it was a cool thing to do, and I used to draw the R as a rabbit, the A as a frog, and the D as a rhino. When I was a kid, that was my tagger name. It was, oh, it was so funny how I used to think I was such a little, badass, part of my language. But I wasn't. I was nothing. I was just a kid trying to get by, not getting into my fights. I get doubles of that one. And yeah, I like this cover a lot. I like a lot of the blues in there. This one's cool, Dr. Fate. You love this cover. Oh, Milpitas? Yeah, I've been to Milpitas many times. I used to always, when I grew up in Fremont, God, I'd always go over to Newark. They had, because where I lived, I wasn't too far away from the city line, going right into from Fremont into Newark, and they had like this little movie theater there. Man, I used to always sneak in there all the time and play video games. You worked at Fry's in Fremont? Sweet. Um, trying to think. Trying to think of that place you're talking about. The bison. Oh, I remember Mongoose. Yeah, I remember that. In fact, I had a Mongoose when I used to live in Fremont, and then I had a Diamondback. That was the last last bike that I had. Was a Diamondback Super Viper. I used to go to a place called Devil's Peak. It was crazy riding through there, man. I used to go to Coyote Hills a lot too when I was a kid. Used to go there and just freaking catch snakes and lizards and bring them home, and my mom would be freaking out. Yeah, Bob. I want to definitely see you if you get those books. That'd be cool if you can get them. Hopefully he'll take your offer. Okay, thanks for dropping in, man. I don't want to get you in trouble at work. Don't worry about me, man. Just showing a bunch of books. I probably just showed this one too. Fry's Electronics. I remember Fry's. Remember Gemco? Do you remember that store, Kivo? Gemco? That used to be like the first place you had to have a, well, I can't remember if it was you had to have a membership, but I remember, man, they would not let kids come in there. You had to be the parent. Cool Shazam cover. And we used to like, God, we used to like walk behind this family that'd be coming in. We try to blend in so we'd get in the store. You stole a PK Ripper. I remember that. You know what? That was probably my brother's bike, dude. My brother had a PK Ripper. It got stolen. Was that you, TiVo? I'm serious. I'm not joking about that. I mean, I'm joking about you probably stealing my brother's bike, but no, my brother had one of those. That would be so funny if that was you, dude. Like, man, the circle of life. Oh, yeah, PK. Yeah, I mean, I remember having a Kent. I remember having AAG. Yeah, see, my brother still has his bikes, man. AG's here. AAG, TiVo was just saying he stole a PK Ripper, and I can't remember. I thought you had a PK Ripper. Or what was that bike you had that was, God, it was like all yellow, and it had like all those shocks in different places. Was that a PK Ripper? If I'm wrong, correct me, AG, but I was just thinking that'd be funny. Yeah, see, he's saying that now. Yeah, there you go. I'm not trying to cause problems in my in my chat room, but I could have sworn I thought my brother had a PK Ripper. My brother always took care of his stuff. I mean, his bikes. I learned a lot from my brother how to take a bike completely apart and put it back together. We used to drive my mom crazy because my mom would buy us a bike, and me and my brother would like to take it apart to make sure everything was working good on the bike, and if we wanted to replace the bearings with sealed bearings, we'd do that. My mom would be like, okay, just put it back together, you know. And I want it to be still all apart. And we say, we got it covered, Mom. Then I got doubles of this one. Almost done with my books. Well, the ones I show. Okay. Oh, okay. So I was. Oh, that's who. Yeah, okay. Thank you, AG, for clearing that. Body Heat. Our friend Body Heat used to have a PK Ripper. Yeah, that's Pope service. Yeah, I wonder that too. I kind of wonder if I could still even snowboard nowadays. That's what it was. Your Diamondback got stolen. You can still do a bunny hop. Hey, Dr. Vanchilla, how you doing, man? I'm just still do a bunny hop. I can still do a bunny hop. I can do a bunny hop off a curve without breaking my butt. I can even still do a kick out. I believe this was called back in the day. Okay, then this one, I don't know. I just pulled it out, so I'll just show them. How you doing, Dr. Vanchilla? I'm pretty sure everybody in here knows Dr. Van Channel. If you don't, great channel. He's been doing awesome of late of getting books off his list. But then he had a video come out and he was talking about how he has to do a little bit of remodeling around his house. So I hope that's going good for you, Dr. Vanchilla, with the remodeling and getting things taken care of in your house. But he's been doing just fantastic on his list that he has, where he's just checking off books, and he's getting some. I mean, if you know Dr. Vanchilla, you know that he gets some really nice books. He's really good at figuring out how it's centered and everything like that. You know, great channel. God, Buddy Hop. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, Buddy Hop. That cracks me up. Oh God, that's awesome. Takes me back. Takes me back when I was a kid. Okay, yeah. There you go. Yep. Well, I would do it off curves though. I'd try to do that off a curb. So I'll put those books away later. As long as I don't step on them. 116. Actually, now I'll start putting them away. So my kids will be home soon. Just gotta put them back away in somewhat order. Oh, they're going back in this box anyways. It's all DC. All DC books. So is everybody having a good day though so far? Able to get any digging any boxes? Anybody pick up any sweet books that we can hear about in here? So if you put out a video, we know to look for it. I know Pope was saying that he's going to be doing one. I can't wait to look at that video. I know Bob's Comics is going to definitely have a video coming up if you can run in that guy again and get some books. Which, like I said, check out his latest video. It's nice, man. Price he paid for that, and to fill a short box, man, I'd do that all day. You're cracking me up, bro. That's okay. Joker M21. I'll definitely check out your video, bro. Oh, you are one book away. Hey, are you going to show the whole run then when you get that one book, Pope? If you do, dude, I'd love to see that. I like when people can actually complete whatever run they're going after, and then if they can go back and do a video and just show the whole run. I love that, because then if I have any books out of that series, I can see what covers I'm missing. Or I mean, I know what covers I'm missing, but then I can actually see the covers, which is cool. I'll show this book one more time because I just freaking love this book. I'll take it out of the bag. Got it at a Goodwill store for only $1. It's cool. It's a thick book, magazine style. Whoops, wiggly wiggly. It's got great art in here. Can't wait to dive in and read it. But Cthulhu, yes. And it came with a cool little poster on the back, so I'm gonna get it framed. It won't be too bad. Yeah, I was really happy to find this for $1. My mother hung me on a hook once. Johnny Dangerously, man. Great movie. Love that movie. Oh, right on. Hey, everybody. Dr. Vanchilla just got a killer. He's saying he got a killer Silver Age key in the mail this morning, and it'll be coming up in his upcoming video. So yeah, I will definitely check that out, brother. I'll definitely check that out. laughing at what Bob said. Oh man, I'm so glad everybody comes in here and just has fun. This is cool. Trying to think if I have anything else to show. I thought I pulled out enough stuff to show, but everybody's in here. This is great. I'm just having fun reading this now, and you guys are just gonna see me reading. My lips are sealed. That's a good song. I know that song. I know what you mean, Dr. Benchel. I know what you mean. I just can't wait to see this book that you're talking about, especially if it's one off your list, because then I can go back, I can watch that last video, and I can figure what last numbers you have left, and I can figure it out. Hopefully I can figure it out in my head, but still, I can't wait to see this book you're talking about. Oh, okay, Pop.comics, thank you for stopping in. Hope the rest of the day goes good, and thank you, seriously, thank you for coming in here. Oh, he was okay. Ron Box is making a good point there. So it was a Silver Age book. Getting a little wisdom in my chat like this. But yeah, I think I showed everything. I tell you, I'll just show this. I'll just show this one more time because I know that Kivo was asking me back in the day if I was a graffiti artist. So I got, like I was showing earlier, all those little dots make it look from a distance, makes it look like it's a decent shiny metal head. Thanks, Pope. Yeah, I probably will be. I probably will be in the funny pages. But hey, thank you for stopping in, brother. Thank you for hanging out with me on your lunch break. Hope that was somewhat entertaining for you, and I showed some decent books for you. Yeah, I'll have to go this Wednesday. I'll have to probably go Friday to go pick up the rest of my books, or I'm sorry, pick up my books that are on my pull list at my comic book store, and then I'll wait till Monday to show them. Yeah, thank you everybody for coming in here, man. Just hanging out. I appreciate this, man. This is so cool. Really? Okay, now see now you're killing me with the suspense here, Dr. Benchel. Oh man. Oh man. Now you're killing me with suspense. But that's cool though. I can wait. I can wait. I know when your videos pop up, it pops up right on my phone and tells me, so I'll definitely get to watch it when it comes up. Oh, hey, not a problem, Joker. I was glad to do it. I was inspired by Howler Mouse's live vid today that I wanted to, just hearing everybody talk about those books, I just wanted to show them. So if there was any covers that, somebody was looking for, they could see, like, what the cover looks like, because that's what I like a lot of times. Hey, man from Beantown. Just talking about you, bro. I was talking about the, because I was showing the turtle artwork that I did, and I was talking about the one that I did for you, for Man of Beantown, the customized one I did for you. So I told people to go check out that video if they wanted to, and also check out your channel. But if they wanted to see that Dr. Doom and Red Skull and Doc Ock I did for you with your name. So hopefully some people come around and hopefully people have time to go around and check out your videos if they're not sub to you, or if they're sub to you, and see some of that art I did for you, and also see some of the great pulls and books that you get, man. Because he does. Man from Beantown gets some sweet books. In fact, I like all the books that everybody gets in here. It's not that I'm jealous, but I really like how Dr. Banchilla, how he gets his books, how he talks about them, how he describes, the edging, the artwork and everything. I learn a lot from Dr. Banchilla. Because when I look at books now, I especially the older ones, I'm trying to get it at least close to what Dr. Banchilla does. And he has such a cool background with the Beatles and stuff. I love that. Oh, thanks, man. I try. Seriously. I think I know I'm a decent artist, but I can only get better by drawing more. In fact, I can show you this real quick. It is a custom piece that I'm working on for somebody. It's in its rough stages, but it's getting there. And when I'm done with it, I just hope I can give it justice. But you might be able to see part of it. It's still in pencil, but I'm doing it on this high gloss, so hopefully that comes out No, it's not coming out. Sorry. Yeah, I drew it really light. But it's the start of a Captain America. Right about in the middle. Sorry. Like I said, it's a custom piece, so maybe it's probably good you're not seeing it. I don't know. But I drew out a rough sketch of it here to figure out, and I can't show that one, to figure out how I'm going to place them. Yeah, I'm sorry. I was hoping it would have showed up. But it's going to be Captain America right in the center of this, and he's going to be holding up his shield like this, and then I'm going to draw all the other characters around it, and then I'm going to put that person's name in the center, because I thought about doing their name over their heads and then having each character underneath the letter, but I decided, nah, I'm going to have it kind of like the characters be around the border, and then right in the middle be that person's name. And when I'm done with it, I'm just going to definitely give it to them. Oh, bro, you having storm problems? Sorry to hear that, man from Beantown. Hopefully things, aren't too rough over like knocking over trees and things like that. Invisible ink. That's hilarious, Surfer. Sorry, I'm just reading this dictionary out. Yeah, because we didn't have like really bad weather here in Oregon, but especially where I work at, we have a lot of trees out in the parking lot and stuff. So they were telling people not to park underneath the trees because we started to have a little bit of freezing rain. And last time that happened, man, we had limbs falling down, and we don't want to be paying for people's damage on their car. So we had people come through there, trim down all the trees and stuff. And the year before that, we had the worst weather ever because we had power lines just cracking from the cold, from the freezing rain. Yeah, he's asking which one. Dr. Benchel is asking which hat. AAG, take care too, bro. I'm about to end this too because I got to. It's 1:27 where I'm at, and I got to do a little chores around the house, and get caught up before my kids get home. Put away some clothes. He calls it his yard hat. That's awesome. Yeah, I was hoping that would have showed up. It didn't. But it's just a custom piece I'm working on for a friend. And after that I have one more, and then I have just one more custom piece I have to do for a friend, and then just a couple of pieces here and there, and I should be caught up with my drawing, and then I can maybe start hooking more people up with some more drawings of characters they like and stuff like that. Because I love to hook people up with my art. Okay, Gamba, see you later. Yeah, I'm gonna head off too, guys. I just want to thank everybody who showed up. Big shout out and big thank you to everybody who came in here. And anybody showed up late, I'm sorry. I usually try to start this around 11:45 if I can. If not, then it'll be right at 12 o'clock on Mondays. I just figured I'd do that first day of my day off. I can sit back, drink a couple beers. You know what I mean? But yeah, everybody have a great day. Thank you for stopping in. And Dr. Branchilla, I can't wait for that video because I know this is going to be a good book. Yeah, so everybody have a great day. Thank you so much, Jason and Man from Beantown, Lord of the Long Box, Dr. Branchilla, Gambo213, Bubs Comics. If anybody ain't subbed in, please go check out his channel. Like I said, he just put out just an amazing video a while ago of these books that he filled a short box for at a really good price, and he got some sweet books. It sounds like he's got a good connection with this guy, and he's going to be able to go back and get more books. Miss Hustle, thank you so much for stopping in too. I was hoping you would because I know you like to see my art, and I wanted to show those pictures one more time before I put them away. So thank you. And thanks, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys and ladies, and Matilda too at the top. And if I got to mention your name, sorry, but hey, I did least when you came in, so please forgive me. I just gotta get going. I would love to stay on and keep going, but I gotta get some things done, I promised. Thank you, Don the Doctor. Thank you, man. And you just had a great video too. I watched not too long ago. Excellent video. All right, take care of this Tech Comic saying, rock on, I approve this video, and everybody have a great day. And hopefully this time I stopped the streaming. Last time I thought I did, and no, it was still going, and I was sitting here looking down like this. I was like, what the heck's going on? So, we are due. Give my brothers a hang loose. Hang loose. Raka. Raka. Shaka. All right, take care, everybody.